Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy WTFmikxy here, and I'm going to be going over the latest news on Zenless Zone Zero. And MiHoYo already had a couple closed beta tests on this game, but this is going to be their third one. So with that said, make sure you go to zenless.hoyoverse.com so that way you have a chance of actually entering this closed beta test. And what this also means is that if you have a Hoyoverse account, aka a Genshin Impact account or a Honkai Star Rail account, you can use those accounts so that way you could try to qualify. One important thing that I would like to know is that the more people you invite with your link, the higher chances you have of actually getting into the closed beta, or aka the amplifying test. As you can see here, I already invited 7 friends with my link, so these people clicked on the link and registered with my link, so that upped my chances of actually getting a closed beta key. So what you want to do is you want to click the prompt that says invite friends now, and you want to invite your friends to the Zenless Zone Zero amplifying test. This will give you free draws so that we can try to get into the closed beta yourself. So with that said, let's see if we can find any more information about the new Zenless Zone Zero closed beta, or aka amplifying test, that we're looking forward to. Zenless Zone Zero is coming out later this year, but you can sign up for a chance at the closed beta right now. Let's get into it. Zenless Zone Zero, the next game from Hoyoverse, still doesn't have a concrete release date, but that doesn't mean you can't get your hands on it soon. For fans eager to get a taste of what the Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail developer has cooking, there's a new closed beta for the game. So if you can balance ZZZ on top of other gacha games you are already playing, you have until March 23rd to sign up on the game's official site. Hoyoverse has not yet revealed the start and end dates for this test period. Okay guys, so with that said, at the time you are watching this video, you guys probably have only a couple of days to actually get into the closed beta test 3. So as I was saying before, make sure you do your best to invite as many friends as possible to up your chances in getting into the closed beta. Okay, so moving on. This will be the third closed beta test Zenless Zone Zero has held since the game was announced back in 2022. The first closed beta ran for only a few days in August 2022. That's interesting. So they only ran the first beta for a couple of days. That's really interesting. Fans who missed the first closed beta then had to wait over a year to get another chance, as the second closed beta was held from November through December 2023. Okay, so extended out a month that time. Thankfully, the wait for the third closed beta wasn't as long. Hopefully the new closed beta indicates that the game is on track to release in 2024. Okay, so basically this is saying that they have held 2 closed beta tests, one of them being only a couple of days long for some reason. Alright guys, so I find it very interesting that the closed beta only ran for a couple of days in 2022. I wonder what the politics are on that. I wonder why that is. Why did that happen? Other than that, the second closed beta ran for a month, which was only a couple months ago. And now we are getting the third closed beta a couple months later. I mean, in my opinion, they were able to release closed betas really close together like that, like the last one and the one that's currently happening right now. Then I think pretty much this is a good sign to see that we're going to be getting the game very soon. Okay, so right here we have the link to the warm-up necessary Zenless Zone Zero amplifying test preview, which I will watch and react to after we get through some of the articles and some information we need to find. Moving on. Zenless Zone Zero offers a new flavor for fans of Hoyoverse games. Visually, ZZZ's urban fantasy aesthetic differs greatly from the traditional fantasy world of Genshin Impact and the sci-fi stylings of Honkai Star Rail. Mechanically, ZZZ is also a departure for the developer. Rather than an expansive open-world RPG or turn-based adventure, ZZZ will focus around a roguelike gameplay loop. The game will still retain Hoyoverse's hallmark gacha mechanics, as to any gacha game, like banners for new characters and weapons that require in-game or real-world currency to purchase. Okay. Previews from the game's second beta praised the game's style, but were less enthusiastic about the combat systems. Hopefully things have shaped up in the months since the last test. Okay, so basically in the last closed beta test, people's concerns were mainly the combat system, which in this type of game, that's kind of the whole thing, you know? So hopefully they fixed that this time around. Yeah, I do know that a lot of people were complaining about something to do with the TV screens in Zenless Zone Zero. How there was this one like arcade mode that basically took up the whole consumption of the time of the game. Which I hope that they fix that too, because if it's a roguelike game, people want to be fighting with action and stuff, not, you know, looking at a TV screen when we're already looking at a monitor playing the game, you know what I mean? Okay, moving on to the final piece of this article. The latest closed beta gives players access to a new character, Zhu Yuan, and a new faction, the New Eridu Public Security's Criminal Special Response Team. Signing up for the beta will not guarantee you a spot. Then again, Zenless Zone Zero is still slated to release sometime this year, so you won't have to wait too long to try it out for yourself. Okay, so basically, yeah, as I was just saying before, this is really good news. I still feel like Zenless Zone Zero will be releasing in 2024. And as far as right now, it doesn't seem like Zenless Zone Zero or MiHoYo is going to be planning on changing the release time, and it's still scheduled for sometime this year. Moving on to the second article on Gamespace.com, Zenless Zone Zero amplifying test registrations are open for entry into the new Eridu. Hold on to your bangbu. HoYo versus open silence for the Zenless Zone Zero amplifying test. Detailed over on the official website and in social posts early this morning, the studio behind Gargantuan, hit Genshin Impact and turn-based adventure Honkai Star Rail confirmed that players looking to go hands-on with the latest title can expect a new round of closed beta testing, a whole host of updates, and plenty of changes in the new Eridu. So there's a lot of new changes in the new beta. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Registrations are already open for the Urban Fantasy ARPG, and anybody looking to play it being proxy can head over to the official website to put their name down now. Players will be able to pick up the challenge of this brand new IP and play across PC, iOS, and Android, so that's mobile confirmed. Although a PlayStation 5 version will arrive on launch, that's console confirmed. Team Blue will have to wait to sample the dangers that await in this new world. The latest look at Zenless Zone Zero will bring a whole host of changes and updates compared to previous outings. While we were wildly enthusiastic during our Gamescom 2023 hands-on, the new slice of action will include a new character, new faction, combat changes, modified exploration systems, and more. So there's going to be a lot of new updates to this new closed beta. So I'm excited to see that. And we got improvements. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. What do we got? One of the most divisive parts of 2023's test was the TV wall. HoYo has promised that players should find the hollow board much improved this time around. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to talk about in the last article that we were reading, is that would have been the downfall of Zenless Zone Zero besides them not fixing the combat. Thanks to a significant update of the HDD system, exploration should be far more efficient. We know that this means players will be able to leap straight into a combat challenge known as Shiyu Defense, along with a series of combat missions without too many prerequisite steps. The intent is to unlock challenging boss battles with minimal steps. What else that might include is largely unknown right now. Alright, so that's great news. That's a lot of new stuff. Let's see what else we got though. Combat has also been tweaked to feel more dynamic, allowing a more intensive experience for all levels of players. Bangbus are also far deadlier now too. These unusual companions will feature a newly developed combat technique, Bangbu chain attacks. The explosive backdrop of new Eridu will also play host to a brand new character, Zhu Yuan, and a new faction, New Eridu Public Security Criminals Investigation Special Response Team, which we already knew about, but the combat portion of that sounds really good. They're going to include the little companion that you can get to do combos and chain attacks with you. That's going to be very interesting to see. I cannot wait to see that. Zenless Zone Zero is a very different proposition to either of HoYo's smash hits. Set in an urban landscape that's a little more modern landscape than Mondstadt, New Eridu stands as a thriving hub of humanity against a backdrop of cataclysm. With tears and reality causing a near collapse of civilization, this holdout of humanity uses especially skilled individuals to traverse these occurrences and keep the city running smoothly. What sounds like a simple fetch and carry job is riddled with ferocious enemies, massive boss fights, and an action combat system that blew us away in previous encounters. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, those were a lot of big words. Oh my gosh. But that's pretty good way to actually sum up what this game is gonna feel like. I think it's gonna remind me of what I felt when I played the Wuthering Waves closed beta and what Honkai Impact 3rd is. Let's take a look at this warm-up necessary Zenless Zone Zero amplifying test preview. See what we got. All right, I'm gonna get comfy. Hold on. I need to grab water. Let me grab water. All right, guys, we got my water. We need to stay hydrated. Is there anything that I really genuinely like about the music in MiHoYo's games, especially Zenless Zone Zero? It's just the graffiti noises. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if graffiti noise is the exact way to explain it, but just the music just feels so good. I just love it so much. All right, no more talking. Oh, yeah, give him the hands. Yeah. Boom, bop, bop. Oh, bait. Oh. Yo! Was that a damn drill? Yo, target practice? Oh, okay. Ooh. Wait, who's she? Oh my god, yo, she pulled out the blink! Wait, she's nuts! Yo, wait a minute! Whoa! Bro! Yo, who is that? Yo, her intro was so sick. Oh, boy, that broke out a whole freaking tactical nuke. That was the companion things that we were talking about. Oh my gosh. Yo, Zenless Zone Zero got some really good art style, bruh. This looks good, man. This is looking good, miHoYo. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are cooking. miHoYo, you're cooking. There's something there, bro. You guys are cooking. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is wtfmikxy, and make sure you smash the subscribe button down below so you can find your way back to my channel. And make sure you join the Discord community link in the bio so you can stay connected with me and my community. Well, that's it for now. Peace.